We welcome folks to a new episode of Mostly Movies. I don't know what episode this is. I don't give a shit. This is a not a bully episode. One of those episodes where we're definitely not bullying a dude. Before we do that, let's get into some. Robbie? What have you been watching?
I watched a couple of David Lynch movies, Lost Highway and Eraserhead.
Nice.
Both were good.
Very cool. I recently, since I last streamed, I went to Amoeba again. I got a couple movies. I got Flags of Our Fathers. Disc doesn't work. Gonna have to return it. Fuck.
What the hell? That's like, what is with you and bad discs?
I don't know. It's. I think again, it's an oxidized disc. Also, the Scarface blue I got. I think it might be maybe dirty. I guess it reads, but like not fully. I don't know. I'll check that again. I'll maybe do one of those cleanings that Videotech offers before I return it. I do have it ripped anyways, regardless. And that kind of was also for the 1932 version. What else did I get? You were with me. What did I get, Robbie? I don't think I talked about the new Point Break too. I got that at a 7-Eleven as well as American Sniper. I haven't watched Point Break yet, but I redeemed the code. We've been playing Resident Evil 8, both me and Robbie. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
I'm on my third playthrough right now.
Damn.
It's fucking dope. There's so many unlockable weapons. I got an AK.
A lot of hidden stuff too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I actually, on my second playthrough, I did a bit of it on stream on Simply Done the Twitch. That went very well. I pretended that Lady Dimitrescu had stolen Mary Jane's style, and that's why we were going to kill her. That was pretty good. And then I noticed how the Duke simps over her dead corpse when you sell it to her or to him. That's pretty funny. I also noticed, I don't know if you got that text, Robbie, I've been blocked by a certain individual.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's pretty funny.
I love how he's this fucking free speech warrior who's like, the traitors of our country shall be fucking shot and burned alive and thrown into mass graves. And someone makes fun of him on the internet and he's like, oh no, that can't happen.
But you're not even harassing him really. You're just like...
I left like one comment that he wouldn't have understood was making fun of him. Well, there was the part where I called his dude out for... but it was a questioning thing. It was like, is this the case? Is this what your vision is, Mr. DeMille? As I said yesterday, he's the only comparison you should make of Joonbug Films to Alfred Hitchcock is his treatment of women. That's my theory. Also, maybe
to another filmmaker, Orson Welles, late career Orson Welles.
Yeah, specifically the alcoholism.
Yes.
Have you seen those commercials? Holy shit, they're so good. The champagne one is amazing.
Also, the frozen peas.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so funny. Anyways, he did a movie, which, as I said, inspired a movie that me and Rob did called Weed Whacker, whereas mine's the Snyder Cut. Do we want to lay down the pretenses on that? Open the curtain on that? I guess we have to. Yeah, we did make fun of June with that kinda, and also stupid Nick.
Inspired by that 6-minute scene of him sitting on the toilet pretending to take a shit. So it's like, you know,
with his pants on.
Yes.
Clearly his pants are on, which means he's shitting his pants, or it's all theater. I guess we need to use our imagination to imagine that his pants are off and he's on the toilet taking a shit. Yeah, it's theater. It's fucking this theater of a special ed like middle school. That's what it is, theater of. Oh God. And then he does this pretentious as shit commentary that he doesn't even bother to sync up to his video, which you did a commentary on your own on Weed Whacker, where you used your phone to sync up the video and audio, which is...
I use my phone pretty much for everything for that film.
Yeah. And granted, I think some of the choices, well, I didn't know the choices were actually intentional, but I wouldn't have made those choices to film both vertically and landscape. That's not a choice I'd have made, but that's the type of filmmaker I am. I don't like that, or not. I don't want to do that type of avant-garde shit where it's like Paulo style shit. Which that was my favorite comment on Joonbugs I've ever read, is that my character name for you in this commentary is Paulo Callahan, which only true Ron and Fez No and A Army people will know. Gap the movie. Buy it. I think it's still available. Oh, I should check if it's on Tubi. There's a lot of shitty movies on Tubi. Maybe Gap is.
So we're gonna do a commentary on his commentary.
Oh yeah, I took I think 2 minutes it took to sync it up. It's an easy thing to do in Premiere. And then I added a little embellishment. So we're gonna be stopping this a lot, for both the purposes of transformative content, which falls under fair use as a commentary, and it's transformative, and it's educational. Let's go there too, because me and Robbie are filmmakers in some regard. We're not serious filmmakers like Joonbug, like he claims to be. Like, fuck me, dude. If he had one of my favorite things, did you get that text about how he, the mighty penis said, "This is truly wonderful," or whatever?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, it's amazing, because it's like, he forgot he dropped the act that he was the mighty penis. It's like when Stephen King did the foreword for a Richard Bachman book, or rather it'd be the other way around, because Stephen King's the real man and Richard Bachman's the pseudonym. Because the mighty penis, spoiler alert, is Joonbug, and he did reveal that. So clearly my dude uses sock puppets. Yeah. Which, granted, there's nothing I think that's morally wrong about that. It's just kind of sad and pathetic. And throws into question all of your numbers. I know all of my numbers are organic. I think I follow myself as Sonichu the Revolution, but that's purely as a brand thing. Actually, I don't think I do. Do I? But I am open about that. That is the only number I have ever, flubbed. I don't even like my own shit as other accounts, or my own, because that's pathetic. It's sad to do.
Yes.
Anyways, let's get going with this commentary. I think you'll like I think you'll like my intro text. All right, let's go.
Hey, YouTube, Tom once again. Yeah, we have a black screen.
I love how I made his excuse, what's the word? His just a heads up. No, not anymore.
Yeah, heads up, you're gonna have to do work to listen to this.
Yeah, we have to do work as if it was worth it. Granted, it is. It's worth it.
2 tabs and then sync it.
Or use your phone or whatever. It's like, God, just fucking, it's so simple to do. It's one of the easiest edits I've ever made. I'm being honest here. It's an incredibly easy edit.
I did it on my phone. I did all of it on my phone. I synced I did, because I had to do a separate audio. I had to do it kind of annoyingly because I just don't have the tech right now.
Yeah, it just takes a little effort.
Commentary with the video on my phone.
Yeah, it takes the lightest bit of effort, even without tech. It's just Joonbug's lazy as fuck. And granted, again, I love it because it makes me laugh, but it is me laughing at him, not with him. The balls on this dude to think he has any business calling himself a serious filmmaker and complaining where it's like, also he complained
Pal and pressed cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's very funny to me that he's complaining. He's like, well, YouTube set the thumbnail on me on the toilet. Yeah, that's because it was 6 fucking minutes of that shot. 1, that's why. And 2, you can easily upload your own custom thumbnail, stupid. Just, it takes a slight bit of effort. Just the least bit of effort. It's like he puts in anti-effort. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But the idea kind of behind this video is that you sync up, you have some way to sync up.
I love that. It's like, the idea behind this video is that I'm not going to take the time to put the effort in, but you should, the viewer, because it's gold.
You have to work to listen to this.
I mean, you have to work if you just listen to it. It's a fucking chore.
The film I made
Film.
to some other format.
Debatable.
You know, whether it be for your TV and you use your phone.
Who wants to watch that garbage on their TV?
I mean, it's got a Technicolor look, Robbie. Didn't you know? That's something that's absent from today's movies, from
Yes, the
today's
red
cinema.
shoes,
It's true cinema.
I can compare it to the red shoes, Laurence Olivier's Richard III.
You know, Stanley Kubrick, he shot Clockwork Orange like a porno. He is the Paul O'Callaghan to my Louis C.K. And by that I mean I'm going to lock him in a room and make him watch me jerk off. That's what's happening, Joonbug.
Or, you know, basically you try to sync my voice up with the film I made.
Nice.
It took 2 seconds.
I'm gonna count to 3. When I say 3,
it took more time to render this edit, like in terms of exporting it, than it did to do it. And it took like less than a minute to export. Just put in some fucking effort, dude. Come on, you know? Put in the littlest of effort. And you will still not succeed, but you'll have a better chance.
You hit play. 1,
2, 4, 3, sir. 3.
You got my film logo here.
Look at that
Complete
awful,
with the
awful logo.
Roman national anthem.
The Roman national anthem for my Roman salutes I do in private. Oh, fuck.
ROMULUS Nyberg film.
Wait a minute. Go.
Huh?
The spelling on that.
He spelled his own fucking name wrong.
Film logo here, complete with the.
What's this third thing? What is that in the middle? T. Did my dude misspelled his own fucking name?
Maybe the Y. Maybe the Y just like goes out really far there. It's stylish.
It looks worse than a child drew it.
It's supposed to look like a statist wrote it. A child murderer wrote this.
I mean, I guess if that's the case, you got it, June. Good job. It looks like a pedophile child murderer wrote it. It really does.
It looks like there's.
And I'm
it looks
sure
like
he did.
there's stuff written. There's like subliminal writing here. Look.
No, that's the title of the film proper. I think he's trying to do a fade in with 2 frames.
Oh, okay.
Roman national anthem.
Here's what happened in my head. Here's what I think happened.
Mm-hmm.
He started writing the second title card, then realized, oh fuck, I didn't finish the first. I didn't film the first shot. God damn it. It's not like I could just do this all in iMovie very easily. And should. Just to make it, you know, presentable and not at a slight Dutch angle from like vertically. Because it's going up. It's not a straight on shot like any title sequence would be. But you know, you see June has studied the works of David Fincher and what's his name? The guy who did the title sequence for Seven. That guy, Kyle Cooper. And he's highly influenced by the work of Kyle Cooper in Seven. And that's why it looks like a hot mess and terrible.
This is more Napoleon Dynamite, except someone ate the food off one of those plates and vomited it out in text form.
It's stylized. It's not that I'm a stupid idiot who deserves to be in a special ed class. It's not my childlike finger painting because I'm not talented. It's a style. I guarantee you. I'm sure.
ROMULUS Nyberg film.
Huh?
We haven't even gotten to the film yet.
I know.
There's so much to say already.
Also, I just realized this is a there's a thumbnail. Holy shit.
Here, there's your thumbnail. June.
Absolutely. June is fucking lazy.
Complete with the Roman.
But I just realized this is a separate piece of paper, which is something I didn't realize when I did the stream yesterday.
So you think
fucked it up?
Paper?
No, it's a separate thing. You can tell because it's formatted differently. Oh my god! So he did do it on 2 pieces of paper. Didn't think, hey, maybe I should have my name separate and then the Holiday Intruder title card as another separate piece of paper. So he fucked it up twice. This owns, dude. This is if June was an act. if he had this slightest hint of it being cynical or ironic, it would be Andy Kaufman level to me of genius. But I know it's not. Because I know tards. I can read tards, and I know this is sincere and genuine. I really am.
The national anthem, Thai ROMULUS Nyberg film.
But you see, it's the different fucking card. He did this twice, and he couldn't make it look good either time. Wow. Now, if he'd said in this commentary, maybe it's like, oh, it is literally the Gap thing. The psychopath filmed the thing. Then it might have some artistic merit. As little artistic merit.
Holiday Intruder.
Yeah. As little artistic merit as Gap has, it did have that seed of an idea of, oh, this is a film shot from a psychopath's perspective. The Plinkett thing, just not done for comedy, done for actual horror.
Actually, wait a minute. It says the Hoy Day. The Hoy Dax Intruder.
Yeah, he's got, his handwriting is worse than mine somehow. I try to have bad handwriting, and it's not that bad. Like, I am a contrarian in my handwriting ability. It's like, fuck you, I'm not going to learn to write well in terms of format, or not format, in terms of like legibility. My handwriting is always going to be like a doctor's prescription. How the fuck? You'd think he'd have studied like cursive, being such a nerd about history. You know?
No.
It's because he has diabetes fingers.
No, this is Technicolor.
It's an extravaganza. It's not that I can't, color correct right, and my shadows are completely red now. Oh wait, it's actually that. I'm sorry. Look at the shadows in the background.
Yeah, what is that? What's in the corner?
It's on a bed. It's a blanket, and the shadows are saturated with red. It's not that the fabric is red on the blanket. It's that he put red into the shadows. So this suggests to me he's tried to color correct it, and it still looks like shit. Awesome. I bet it would have looked better if he didn't put whatever gay filter he put on. Guarantee you it would have been better.
Hello,
The Holiday Intruder.
Detective Chris Millard. Me and this
I will
lovely
say
man,
that this
Joonbug
film-
Films,
Oh man, this is gonna give me some This is gonna be like being on ketamine, because he's talking over himself.
Yeah.
He just didn't think about, maybe I could have done that. To be honest, I could have lowered the movie's dialogue, but again, even the little effort I did, much more than he did. I probably should have done that, though, to be honest. I should have lowered the movie's dialogue channel. But again, the little work I did was much more than him. But look at all these blacks. They're supposed to be blacks. African American, I'm sorry. But no, there's the shadows that are red and magenta. Yeah, it's true.
Look how crushed all that is. It's horrible digital. Like, there's nothing classic about this.
This is on. Look at all that video noise too. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get shooting in low light is tough. I really do understand that, having just done a film a lot in low light. But come on, dude.
Everything bleeds together. It's all like just.
It's muddy. It looks like mud. This shot looks like a mud puddle.
Is inspired by the domination.
Huh?
Looks like the money dropped in his pants, but not in the toilet in the upcoming scene.
Yeah, and here he's about to drop that it's inspired by the John Benet Ramsey case, which is like never addressed in the film because he's afraid of being sued. But he's okay with mentioning it in the commentary, which legally wouldn't protect you either way. They can't sue you because it was a public case. It's considered in the public eye, so you can't really be sued, especially if you don't use the name John Benet Ramsey. You could have just like done a shitty sideways version of it, like, Benny Ramsey. It would have been an easy fix. You just take out the John. Benny Ramsey, a young girl who was murdered by some intruder. And it never mentions in the film that there's a fucking murder that occurred. And also, I want anyone who watches the actual thing itself, because go watch it, Joonbug Films on YouTube. That's Joonbug, which I've been told is actually a very annoying insect, so it's a perfect name. Joonbug Films.
Yeah, those little gold beetles that, like,
I'm going to be the foot that crushes him. I guarantee you, and not even by intent. I love bullying dummies. Not even. I'm giving him constructive criticism, just in a slightly mean way.
Comedic.
Mean, same thing to me. But yeah, I love that he blocked me on YouTube, as if that's going to do anything but stop him from seeing my comments that I don't make anyways now. Awesome, though. Instead of addressing this criticism as someone who, you know, is allegedly proud of his work, probably should do. Like, oh man, no. Just the implications of, it's awesome. Look at the lens quality too. The awful streaking of the light.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does he do to that lens? Does he fuck it? Like, come on. Why is your lens quality so shitty? Most phones have better lenses these days. Like my S4 with the
the phone you shoot weed whacker.
Exactly. No, I'm talking about my Galaxy S4 that I bought used for $40 that had a cracked screen. The lens quality was better than this. And he shoots, according to him, he shoots weddings. Like, and that's how he makes a little bit of money.
He shoots up weddings.
Oh, okay. And schools, eventually. I'm sure he's going to go shoot up a kindergarten with his Smith & Wesson M500 Magnum. Remember that?
And
remember that revelation where he was like trying to be hard? It's like, oh, I've got a Smith & Wesson M500. It's like, oh, you mean a hunting pistol that won't be useful in actual combat ever? Wow, cool, dude. You don't even have it at your house. It's at your dad's, stupid. You think that's hard, dude? You'd be better off with your fists. You'd be better off just sitting on whoever the ATF agent coming for you. You fucking dum-dum.
Intruder. And this is to
how
show that the intruder theory for this case.
The intruder theory. To ensure, by the way, he says that the intruder theory is correct. As if that makes any grammatical sense. Like, you want to write stupid? Come on.
Is entirely possible.
More so,
to ensure that I'm probably gonna cut this off, the commentary plus the movie, and then we're just gonna do the movie first, and then we're going to do the commentary and go through that.
Yeah, they're both worthy of our commentary.
They really are. Okay, so let's start from this Crayola fucking bullshit here. You're seeing it, right? I didn't change anything? Okay. You're seeing the video?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, cool.
This Detective Chris Millard. Me and this lovely man.
Hang on.
Me and this lovely man.
Me and this lovely man. Press X to doubt.
Hello, everyone. My name is Detective Chris Millard. Me and...
Who is Detective Chris Millard?
By the way, Chris eats lard.
Chris Millard.
Chris Milady. Because he's a fedora-tipping asshole. Sorry, it's a trilby. I'm sorry. Fucking dummy. Oh, God. This is amazing. I'm having so much fun right now. This is me in my fucking element, dude. But look at that slop.
Look, there's an upside-down cross. There's satanic.
Oh, no, I see it too. It's all over the place. Satan the devil, I expel you from my life.
This is not Christian.
Films present to you the Holiday Intruder. This is to ensure that the
Oh, he doesn't even say ensure. Enshow.
Enshow. This is to enshow.
This is to enshow. We're just gonna make fun of this man's grammar for 20 minutes.
But it's funny because he wrote this, right?
He's such a pretentious hack.
He couldn't just do another take.
Exactly. It's easy to do another take. You just take 5 fucking seconds.
Oops, I fucked up. I should.
Literally, how I do Sonetry the Revolution. I fuck up a lot when I record Sonetry the Revolution. Inside, like a little insight here, but when I record Sonetry the Revolution, I don't speak incredibly well consistently because it's written down and wording is very important for that comic, and inflection is a very important thing. It is not a natural thing, even though I like to think the dialogue is pretty natural in and of itself. There's certain things where it's the inflection of the narrator, where that's not actually dialogue. I fuck up a lot, and because I'm a stuttering, muttering prick.
Muttering prick.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the best when it comes to actual speaking. I just know a lot of words and can speak like confidently enough to trick people into thinking I'm good. But when I fuck up, I just pause, wait like a single second, and then I say the line again. I don't even stop recording. I just cut it up in post. It's a simple thing to do. And to not put in the effort is very synonymous with Joonbug Films at this point. It's literally, he puts in like less effort than I thought was possible. Like, how does the man even upload the video at this point? He's putting in so little effort. Apparently he is unconcerned with making his films high fidelity or looking good or sounding good or performed well or good in any way. Like, I love how this file was downloaded allegedly in 1080p. I get that YouTube compresses the hell out of video, but for fuck's sake. I'm sure he exported it with the setting of 1080p. I'm sure he thinks this is actually, oh, hey, well, face reveal. Oh, no. We didn't even get to 300 subs. What the fuck? You're doing a face reveal already? At least it's not a gender reveal party, or else California has an earthquake. Did you dye your hair?
No.
Okay, something looks different, but I also can't see because I don't have my glasses on.
The lighting in here.
Yeah. Which better lighting than anything Joonbug's ever done? With just natural indoor lighting. It's not the 6-point lighting setup I have for my stream, but it's not this muddy mess. Anyways, let's continue.
Your theory for this case is entirely possible, more so than people give it credit for.
This case, by the way, that's all he... What the fuck is the case? If we didn't know through the commentary that it was based on the John Ramsey child murder, the viewer is left going, what the fuck is he talking about? What case, huh? It's like,
yeah, I had no idea what this movie was at all.
The viewer is required to make a lot of assumptions. And it's like, I guess he's going to pivot by saying, well, I like having smart viewers who know what they're thinking, or who get me and who can critically like understand. It's like, no, you're just denying information vital for the viewer. And anyone who makes the leap of logic to this is about the John Benet Ramsey case is like, they're probably a fucking psychopath, like, who obsesses over the John Benet Ramsey case. I also love, I mean, we'll get to it in the commentary portion of this, but it's like how he talks about like, oh, I wanted to make my movie like a murder mystery podcast, as if they're the same medium. Like, what? Podcasts are typically audio only, my dude. I don't know if, I mean, there are some videos, Legion of Skanks. I was actually going to wear the shirt tonight. I just did the Superman shirt because I was going to go out. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Legion of Skanks is a video podcast. There are video podcasts and video podcasts about true crime. But the boomer mentality to say, like, I'm going to do my movie like a podcast. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Jesse? It's awesome.
But true crime is one of the mysterious things that...
This is one of my favorite parts in his commentary. I guess I'm doing some spoilers for the commentary we're going to do, but like, oh my God. Actually, you know what? I think at this moment, I might lower the volume. I might redo that export because it'll take 3 seconds. I just lower the volume on his video and then do the audio, whatever. I'll do that right now while we're doing this. But God damn, look at this. I barely have the words, but like, it's just disturbingly bad. It looks like found footage from the Baker residence around Christmas. Literally, his house reminds me of the Baker of the Dulvey like compound in Resident Evil 7.
Mm-hmm.
It really does, especially that bathroom is like, I expect to see some whatever, some fucking molded. I expect to see Evelyn just walk around the corner.
Needle.
She just knocks on the door. Joonbug, if you don't get out here, I'm going to fucking destroy you with my mind. And I wish you would.
Can imagine, especially when it involves children.
Okay, so hang on. He did say something about it involves children, which, if we didn't have the context of, are you seeing my Adobe Premiere right now, or are you still seeing the VLC?
I just see the video here.
All right, good.
I see the time stamp here, and I see an alert up there. But yeah.
All right, cool. Because I'm doing the thing right now. I'll probably cut this part out. If not, I won't.
You made a good point though, because like the music gets really loud, right? Like in an important, like
yeah, typically commentaries do what I'm doing right now is they lower the audio to almost nothing sometimes of the of the film itself.
I'll be right back while you're fucking with that. I'm gonna get a couple cupcakes.
All right, nice. All right, well, I guess this is a break. If I don't cut this out, remember, guys, go to ko-fi. Oh, god damn it, I'm plugging you, you motherfucker. Remember, guys, go to ko-fi.com/right-on-target. If I leave this in, I probably will, because I'm gonna show Joonbug how I can be much better with the same amount of effort. No, I put in more effort just because I feel I'm compelled to. But yeah, just like it's just this disgusting smear of blue. Like, he's the commentary part on this is amazing too, because he's like, I want it to look like it was Technicolor. He put some filter on, and it's like, I'd love to see the original footage, how awful that must have been if this is what he considers an improvement. I'd love to see it, and it's probably better looking. I love the complaint too that there's no Technicolor anymore, and it's like, what the fuck? All right, I mean, if you want to make that claim, that's stupid. That all movies look the same nowadays, which is an incredible statement to say. As if they looked so different back then too. It's like visual fidelity is always, like, visual styles are always wildly different within films, depending especially on the level of budget you like mix. Granted, a lot of AAAs look very similar in terms of like color palette and shit, but that's because psychologically we've kind of whittled down stuff like art, like what is considered good looking in art. And also there's a lot of the same people working at a lot of the processing houses. If you want like really wildly different stuff, try going like lower budget stuff, like independent stuff, not quite independent though, like video, like stuff that doesn't get into theaters, video on demand stuff. Mandy, wild, just a wild, unique look. And it's better than anything from the 40s in terms of visuals. Granted, I know there's one movie from 1915 that he must really love, right? It streams on Racism Plus, I think I called it, or it got called on Twitter, when actually it goes racism, racisaga, or raciza, and then racisaga. I've been playing some Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Nice.
But yeah, it's weird because they only streamed that movie in 3K, Birth of a Nation. Anyways, back to the film.
So
I love this part too because it's obvious he didn't shoot this footage. It's obviously it's a still stock photo. Because of the fact that it's so visually different in turn, it's weird how different it is visually from the rest of the footage because of the fact that it is a Christmas setup. The shadows are red, which makes it seem like it's maybe, you know, he put the same filter on this footage as he did in the opening shit. But it is clearly
it clearly doesn't look like the house he's standing in front of later on.
Right. And it's also clearly just some shot he found on Google because the lens quality is so much different than the shots we've previously seen. There's no smearing of light. Again, film is about, at some level, visual unity. It has to all look like it's in the same world. And lens choices, like keeping up with the same lenses, really does help. Or just the same quality of like lens really helps. You want a clean lens, and you don't want it covered with all your fucking grease that on your diabetes fingers. You don't want that in a fucking movie to have one shot that's completely clean, preceded and followed by shots that are just smeary messes. Because this, as much as it is a low-res photo blown up, I guarantee you if you downloaded the photo wrong, it's just the thumbnail on Google, because Google sometimes fucks you with thumbnails. I don't get why. Sometimes they're just WEB, just web page files. It's like, what the fuck? I wanted to download the goddamn image. Fuck you, Google. That's why Bing is winning. Fucking DuckDuckGo is better at this point. Let's continue.
please take a look at this and give your thoughts.
I love how he's... Huh?
Borat.
Oh yeah, I love how he's using wipes like he thinks he's George fucking Lucas.
Uh-huh.
He just has the same body type like us.
But this isn't the style of a George Lucas movie.
It
It's
isn't.
supposed to be like a thriller, like a dark, like, you know, it's supposed to be like about a murder of a child.
Yeah, well, I mean, he never tells the audience that, but yeah, he should be studying like Zodiac or Seven for this, not like
Study,
Indiana
like, Fritz
Jones
Lang or something, or like, you know.
Yeah, just it has a whimsical tone with these wipes.
So he should have watched M before this and not Star Wars.
Yeah, he should be watching Memories of Murder for this, not Indiana Jones or Man from Nowhere. I don't just if you're going to make a movie about an awful thing where it's supposed to be taken seriously, you're trying to be a serious filmmaker. Maybe try not using the whimsical whip pan or like the whimsical star wipe and shit. Which, granted, he doesn't use a star wipe, but, you know, use the Lucas wipes. That's for children's films. Like, it's not about child murder films. It's for a film, you know. Granted, actually, to be honest, I consider Revenge of the Sith a child murders film. Revenge of the Sith. That's a child murder film that uses wipes, so maybe I'm fucking wrong. That's the best moment in it is the fucking Order 66 and then the slaughter of the younglings. I have a dude who I think I've talked about this. Die. But yeah, I have a buddy who's a comic, or I don't know if he still does comedy or still trying to do comedy, where he just has this bit about like Anakin's lightsaber is the equivalent of the AR-15 used at Sandy Hook. It's like, wow, that's a weird heirloom to get. It's murdered children. Oh no.
What are we looking at here? What is all this shit?
It's a case of bitch, you live like this? Because you know my dude didn't clean up. By the way, knowing that this is the Ramsey household at a Christmas party makes this wild. Like, what the fuck then? They were
Like
rich
toilet
people with
paper.
maids. I've never noticed the toilet paper before. That's incredible.
And there's something on the floor here covered in dirt or something. What is that?
It's like a newspaper, and it's like, is this not? This is at the Christmas party. According to his commentary, like, this is the intruder's like POV at the Christmas party. So why is there A, no one here, just the Walla, and B, why is the house literally looking like the Baker residence from Resident Evil 7? Like, I really
lift up a lid and see a bunch of more maggots.
I really want to see Jack come in with his shovel axe and murder Joonbug in first person. That would be very funny. Jack, he just cuts off his foot like in the game and just doesn't. I'll squash you like a bug, June. I will tell Marguerite about that. Marguerite won't even love you. She loves bugs. She's made of them. Let's see if that's okay. So it's hang on, let me just close Premiere. All right, but like it's amazing. This is just how does he point his camera at this and not think this is supposed to be a rich people place in the story, and they have maids and they're currently throwing a Christmas party. Why would this house be so fucking disgusting? I'd love to know the roach situation at Joonbug's house, to be honest. I really would love to know.
Shithole.
It's disgusting. Joonbug, bitch, you live like this?
At the Christmas party, as you can see, this guy took the note and a pen and...
Like, the music, too. It's literally mall music from the 60s. I'm surprised Herb Alpert hasn't hit him with a copyright claim, to be honest. What's next? The fucking El Toro the Bull?
The gong from Dawn of the Dead.
I would love to hear the gonk in this, but that'll get you a copyright strike. I remember that from my early trolling days. Remember those videos? Those are good as hell.
Probably was sick, or rather faking being sick.
He was probably sick or faking being sick. What?
What is that in the dog bowl? What is that?
It looks like a phone charger.
No,
looks like...
look. There's like a bowl and it has some yellow thing in there.
No, that's the lid reflecting light from his kitchen.
Oh.
And there's a cord going in there, I think. I mean, the video is... The image is too muddy and low res to understand what the fuck is even going on.
Also,
plus
his
the motion.
floor looks like...
It's dusty and disgusting.
the skin flakes from what's that guy's name again? You got the skin condition.
Oh, it's Dayton.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dane
no.
Hypernova.
Dayton
That's just
Hypernova. He's about to
sweeping up the skin flakes.
He just gets visits from Dayton Hypernova. That's why he hates Master
June
Fierce
beats me in this
Identity.
house. He beats me.
I wish I think Dayton could take June, to be honest. But that would be funny if that's where June's like weirdness about trans people comes from. If that he literally knows Dayton Hypernova, and that's the only trans person he knows, like in person. That's his only experience. That would be amazing. Holy shit.
Due to some sort of food that
What was that? Some food.
they may have had at that party.
Did he burp? Like, did he did like a sound like when he delivered that line?
I don't know.
Wait, go back. We have to listen to that again.
Due to some sort of food that they may have had.
Her food. This is my man's a one take brilliant man. My man does one take and it's perfect every time.
Food.
Yeah, that was him stuttering. People on the spectrum tend to stutter sometimes. That tends to be a common thing with people with autism, is that we kind of talk too fast.
Fast to me.
I think that's part of it, is the stutter. I don't know, but again, how you combat that is in a pre-recorded thing. You're allowed to like do another take. You know, takes a second.
Due to
Oh no, that sounds like a moan of pleasure, actually. June just came. That's what all the white is on the floor. It is disgusting. Look at the fucking cracks in the fucking wood. It's just filled with dust. What the fuck? Bitch, you live like this? This is supposed to, by the way, be representative of the Ramsey household, which literally, like, I think the mother's like father worked for Raytheon and is like incredibly connected and wealthy. Bitch, they didn't live like this.
There's like a shoe just like on the floor. There.
One shoe.
some sort of
There's two shoes that are different. One's a Croc, I think. It's some kind of dumb sandal thing. Awesome. I love zooming this shit. It's awesome. And by that, you mean just looking for little details that are weird?
food that they may
Food.
have.
Why did they have the child door like right there?
Doggy gate.
Again, why do they have that right there? It's a very bad place to put it tactically. It's only annoying you. It doesn't like you. There's look at the geometry here.
Or rather, faking being sick.
Why is there a mattress just up against the wall too? What the fuck? Hang on.
At the Christmas party, as you can see, this guy took the note and a pen and
God,
probably was sick.
look at that. That's a fucking mattress. Why is that? Is this literally in Louisiana in Dolby? This is just. How did he get access to the Baker mansion? What the fuck?
There's fewer dogs.
Why is there a mattress in the living room just up against the wall? Why would you film this? Holy shit.
Or rather, faking being sick due to some sort
The
of
mattress looks like a blown up
Yeah.
giant piece of like toilet paper.
Yeah.
food.
Okay, so that's the bathroom door. This is a wall right here.
That they may have had.
I gotta
at
see if
that
there's
party.
anything behind the bathroom door. I can't see, but it looks like it's just like a square with two doors, like the bathroom door and then leading into the hallway. There's no reason to have the dog gate there. It's just a, oh wow. Unless there's an extra corridor that leads into another hallway, but I doubt it. Wow, Neil Breen would be ashamed of both this film and the architecture of this house. And I agree with him in both.
But there were 4 notes found. One was a practice note.
One was a practice note.
As if that's of any importance.
That's just because Joonbug fucked up spelling his own name again, and he had to do another note. Like, there's no point to any of this. He found some, as I think, he found some walla. He got some royalty-free music. He walked around his fucking disgusting mansion. For like, just, oh God, it's amazing. I love this. This is Kino. Pure, true Kino.
Now.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta go back and see if there's a hallway there.
But
I need the
there are
architecture
4
here.
notes found.
I need to make a map of the house when I rate it 0 Dark 30 style. When I rate it like Chris from Resident Evil 8. I just shoot I shoot Miss Joonbug, who doesn't even exist anyways. Just through the face. Shoot her 5 times the head. And it's just I take. Again, I'm under the assumption that Miss Joonbug doesn't actually exist. He has sent me a photo that he claims to be her, and it does appear to be a unique photo, but again, you could just take a picture of a lady, and that doesn't make her your fucking girlfriend. If you want to use her as a prop, you have to show her on video, claiming to be your girlfriend. Granted, I'll still make the point you can just tell a lady to do that, pretend to be your internet girlfriend. I wouldn't put it past you. I also don't care, and it's funny to make you squirm about it. But let's see. Let's map out Joonbug's house.
One was a practice note. Now.
I can't see if there's a hallway. I don't think that there might be a hallway, so that doggy door might be valid to be there. But I can't tell.
You go to the bathroom at a party.
God damn. It is just and you know he didn't intend for it to be like, this isn't set design. That's my favorite part of this, is that it's not set design. Very clearly, it's not set design. Like, ugh.
Especially
That's a lot of chords.
This is the best, like, Outlast fan film I've ever seen, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Except it's from the patient's perspective. Not the journalist, it's the patients that are psychotic. It's there.
A lot of people might not realize that somebody is in the bathroom.
Oh, hey, there's that whimsical screen wipe.
For a long
He should screen wipe his fucking ass after he shits his pants in this scene.
period of time if there's a lot of people at the party.
Look at that bucket.
Yeah, that's incredible. It really does look like Christian Weston Chandler's house in 2009 before it burned down.
Also, look at the lint. All that lint on his fucking coat.
Yeah, I mean, he has a cat, but I guess he doesn't own a lint roller, which, you know, is standard thing for any pet owner. But I love the base acting here, where it's like, oh, I'm pretending to be sick. I gotta grab my stomach because that's what sick people do, or when they have food poisoning. Hang on, I'm gonna be him. Oh, I can't. I can only go inward. We can only go forward, lads.
Especially if somebody was faking being sick.
But yeah, look at his acting.
That somebody is in the bathroom for a long period of time.
You're not paying attention, Robbie. Look at his fucking acting. The masterpiece. The fucking what the method acting going on here. I bet he ate rotten clams to prepare for this role, or just because his refrigerator doesn't work.
Hold on. Before you start again, is that a plunger in that thing there?
It's in the trash can, yeah. It's where you keep plungers, you know? June claims to have a girlfriend. I just want to make that statement again. He claims to have a woman in his life. Robbie, you're a happily betrothed, I guess. Not married, but you know, you got a gal.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, would you think a woman would stand for this? This is unacceptable for dudes, I think. Like, even slobs like me. It's like, wow, that's disgusting.
And like, how can you find anything? It's like you have to like sift through.
Why do you have so much shit too? Are you a hoarder, June? He hoards
I mean,
shit.
it does look like he lives with a woman, but it's probably his mother or his grandmother or something.
I would imagine grandmother, but I think he's a hoarder and he hoards shit, and it's just that's his YouTube channel.
Wait a minute, there's two. Look at that. See that thing by the toilet there, that handle?
Yes.
That might be the plunger, but the one, what's the thing in the trash can over there?
Hopefully it's after this his dignity. His ego, sense of self-worth, that's what should be in the trash.
Party.
But look at that acting, just lightly holding his stomach. I'm in so much pain.
Right, a black
Especially if
coin.
somebody was faking being sick.
But again, little things like, oh, he didn't remove his pants because he's a fucking coward. We removed Nick's pants.
Yeah, and he had
We had him actually fuck a box of goldfish.
Yeah, we actually had stick his
We
dick in
literally did, and it was a fucking great. It was because again, we are like the CIA of cyberbullying. We have multiple operations that convene. We're very efficient. The Illuminati of cyberbullying.
So, please stop and take a look at this. And enjoy
Please
the nice
stop and
Christmas
take a look at
music
this man
provided for all
on
of
toilet
you.
for 6 minutes.
Wait, he's implying that the cop edited this, I think now.
The detective,
Yeah.
private dick.
I mean, he is a pig. I mean, I can't really tell because the sound is so awfully mixed. It does sound like a cop edited it, to be fair. Maybe the editor was in character too.
So is he a detective asking the public for like advice on this case or something?
Here, look at this, man. Look at this Dragon Ball Z AMV I made, citizens.
Yeah, maybe you can help me with this case.
Citizens, I edited a YouTube video. Please, give me some pointers. Please enjoy. Remember, it's just the detectives doing a YouTube channel. But it's like
real case footage.
Does this imply that this is found footage? Because it really also doesn't have a feel of found footage either. Who would film themselves on the toilet?
Well,
because if it isn't, because the cop said something about putting music in, like it's fucking Diary of the Dead, which is the worst film Romero ever did, I think. Do you have a worse Romero film?
no.
Yeah, that one sucked. It sucks when great directors do awful garbage like that. R.I.P. though. But yeah, it's like, it's just every it's like an onion, like a Shrek. Everything just gets more and more layers of just dumb bullshit. But I'm gonna go back because we are being O&A here in just terms of sheer rewinding and obsessing about dumb bullshit.
So, please stop and take a look at this. And enjoy the nice Christmas music provided for all of you.
So yeah, the cop is saying, the detective at the beginning saying he edited this together. So it's like,
But wait. Now I'm confused because apparently this is a Christmas party and this music's supposed to be coming from the party.
right. So who put the wall? Did the detective put the wallet in?
Provided for you?
Again, if you think about it for a second, it stops making any sense. And it's not even that fun, visceral not making sense. It's just like, wait, what? It's literally that thing in that Louis C.K. said about Gap. It's like, it's not like, oh, wow, is that a blood stain? It's like, did that idiot think that I would think that's a blood stain? You're questioning the filmmaker instead of your own like perception of things, which is the funnest thing for me.
What I would have done is totally remove this whole like
6 minutes.
narration shit and just like presented it as it was happening, like not
Yeah.
like a, well, this happened and then this happened and then
Yeah, presenting it as a film that a detective edited like Paranormal Activity is a mistake here because of the fact that these are shots that would not be filmed. No one is going to film themselves writing a note on the toilet, especially if they're about to murder a fucking child. How was this footage obtained if this is a film that the detective edited together and then put music to?
you would be convicted because it's evidence.
His face is in it. Why? Like, I get maybe he's trying to do the Manhunter, the Red Dragon kind of. Oh, he's filming his things and they found it, but he's filming himself writing a note on the toilet. I don't think a psychopath even would do that because it's just tremendously boring. Like, I don't think a psychopath's gonna like reminisce about the part where he sat on the toilet and wrote the note for 6 goddamn
Well,
minutes.
maybe he's visualizing his theory.
Maybe, but then again, why? What?
I don't
It
know.
also does sort of imply that, but then again, why? Why is he doing that? Is this just is this like End of Watch where he's just making YouTube videos so he can become detective with college credit? The more you think about it, the dumber it becomes and more questions are raised. Anyways, let's watch him sit on the toilet with his pants up for 6 goddamn minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink really quick. Let
All right.
play. I'm not gonna miss anything.
He really won't. Now I'm obsessed to know if that thumping is actually in the, if he put that thumping in Walla, or if that thumping is just someone thumping in the house. You hear that thumping? That's in the mix? I'll go back a second.
Yeah, I need to hear it again.
You hear it?
Yeah, I heard a little bit.
You know what it is? I just figured out he's fiddling with the mic that he's using to record the narration.
Oh.
That's what that is. That's what that is.
Why would he still be like, why would his recording audio still be going?
Because he's mentally disabled. Because he's on the autism spectrum and doesn't think about things that are wildly obvious to even other people on the spectrum. That, oh, hey, maybe he misconstrued what room tone was supposed to be. I don't know. Because in a film, typically you replace most of the sound. You do this, and cuts are also assisted by this, by getting room tone of all the bodies in the room. So it is a weird thing to me, because it makes sense, because there's a certain, the air quality kind of changes depending on how many bodies are in the room. And you get like at least a 30 seconds to around maybe a minute of just straight silence in that room. And that really assists cuts that are supposed to be in that room. Because when you do a film and you make a cut, the sound layer should have a underlying like track of just silence from that room to sell the illusion that the audience is doing this all in one kind of like fluid like manner. Anyone who watches like most film things like Red Letter Media, I think June has said he watches them. I think he subscribed to them. They talk about this a lot because it is a very important thing. The audio mix is one of the most important things in a film, to be honest. Maybe even more so than certain visuals. Granted, I am more of a visual person, so I appreciate good visuals more, but audio is super fucking important. And to have audio this shitty and this poorly mixed is adorable. It's Babby's first film. And I love, in his commentary, spoiler alert. Huh? It's not, no.
The World's movie.
Oh, God.
This is his sophomore feature.
Yeah, but he didn't edit the World's movie. Needgore had to do it for him because, you know, Needgore has actually, I'm not going to say has some talent, like it's like Needgore has less talent. Needgore's a talented dude. And he did what he could with that movie. And it was still garbage. But that's because who it comes from. It's not Needgore's fault that that movie, that little short sucked. It was June's. You're even a talented editor, because I've seen Needgore's other work. He's really a good editor. He's an amazing like musical artist too. But you know, when you have shit source material and a shit director directing a shit story where it's a single fucking shot of a dude cringily wearing a fedora and like in modern times, like what the fuck? I wonder if I still have that video somewhere. Might have lost that one in one of the crashes. Anyways, let's continue. Let's see the time code. We're 2 minutes in, by the way, the feature itself. Do you need to take a break? Oh no. Oh no, did we lose you? Oh, there you are.
I'm good.
All right, cool. You're coming in real broken and stupid. Just like Joonbug's brain.
No.
It's broken and stupid.
Up, so your audio is kind of like crap.
Yeah, no, it's...
Connection is stable.
Is that you? Your internet connection is unstable?
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak. Yeah, you effing with some wet.
So that was Robbie, and he's having internet issues. It's late at night. Internet gets shitty over there at his place late at night, apparently. So we're going to continue this at a later date. We're 2 minutes into the goddamn film, and already we've produced how long have we done? I'd say a good at least 30 minutes of content with just 2 minutes of fucking footage. We're having fun. And this is just, I guess, part one. I'll edit it down a bit. You know, there's a lot of little parts you don't need to see, but you can speculate on what they are. It's probably just the technical difficulty shit. But this will be the end of part one. And hopefully within the week, we'll get a part two. And we'll probably get some retreads, to be quite honest. Just watch the whole fucking thing again. I'm not afraid to. I'll notice new shit every time. Me and Robbie are known for that. So we will see you later, people. Remember, to support this content, this amazing Kino content, you can donate at ko-fi.com/right-on-target. On Saturdays, I'm typically starting to do a Twitch stream at Simply Don the Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Simply Don the Twitch. Last night I did Resident Evil. Last night, as I say this without any context of what time I'm recording this, but Saturday nights typically, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The latest one was about 2:15 into Resident Evil Village. We killed Lady Dimitrescu, and that was pretty good. It's a fucking great game, which I'm actually gonna go back to playing right now. So I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Remember, Joonbug's a fucking lazy hack. All right, peace.